Have any of you guys ever played an online first-person shooter, and perhaps you've died in that online first-person shooter? Let's go with COD, for example. You get sniped in Call of Duty, you get shit on, it happens, okay? Somebody who sniped you, perhaps, you know, they get excited, they teabag you, they crouch on your dead body in-game to show that you got destroyed. It happens. Teabagging is a staple of gaming culture, and specifically online FPS culture. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I've teabagged a lot of people in my time gaming. I've, you know, hit some pretty clean headshots that I think I'm proud enough to teabag somebody for. But today, guys, I have some sad news. Teabagging is canceled. Teabagging is actually now apparently, assault online. It's, the worst, actually. I think teabagging is pretty much the same thing as finding somebody's IP address on the internet and swatting them, you know, having their door kicked down by the SWAT team, all because you didn't like something they said to you online. Yeah, teabagging, it's pretty much on the same level as that, if we're being honest. Now, I'm obviously being sarcastic, you know, I'm a sarcastic guy, but some people actually do believe, unironically, that teabagging is a very bad thing and needs to be stopped immediately. I was thinking about adding this to my Gen Z Moments video yesterday because, you know, saying that teabagging is sexual assault is a pretty Gen Z thing to say, but I thought the concept of somebody comparing teabagging in an online video game to real-life sexual assault was so retarded that it was worthy of its own video, so that's what we're here to talk about today. I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw this post by the Rap Instagram account that said, "Gamers are debating whether or not teabagging is a sexual assault." And first thing I thought is, nobody is debating this, right? Like, this is not a real debate. Everybody knows that if you crouch on a dead body in a video game, that's like a nothing. Nothing happened, right? Like, it literally doesn't mean anything. So I went to the comments of that Instagram post and nobody was disagreeing that teabagging is fine. Like, everybody knows it's fine. So I decided to do a Google search to see if anybody was actually arguing that teabagging is bad and that it is sexual assault. Because my thought process was, if Rap posted this on Instagram, it had to come from somewhere, so I was trying to figure out where exactly it even came from. And I stumbled upon this tweet that says, "I don't know who needs to hear this, but teabagging in video games is not sexual assault." And attached were 3 photos of Discord conversations. And within this conversation, we see a person advocating to, you know, pretty much ban teabagging because it is, in their opinion, sexual assault. So let's read this. But before we do that, you guys know what I gotta say. Only 30% of you guys who watch the videos are subscribed, so click the subscribe button, man. What's wrong with you? Get your head in the game. Of course, if you end up not liking my videos or you think I'm gay and cringe, you can always unsubscribe if you want, but yeah, leave a like as well, and let's take a look at this. So, this is a Valorant player who's complaining about a game that they were in, and it says, "Yeah, we get into games where people think it's okay to teabag, and then it's funny when really it's sexual assault. Ugh, we live in a gross world, and I just want to help beautify it." Alright, I just want to apologize on behalf of the Valorant community for people like this. I promise you, most of the people that play this game are your average sort of person. I don't really come across these SJW types very often, but when I do, it doesn't really make me feel the best. It sort of makes me want to cook some whole wheat toast in my bathtub, so, you know, that's that. But I just want to focus on the end of that little paragraph. We live in a gross world, and I just want to help beautify it. Please explain to me how you think you're making the world a better place by whining about a small part of online gaming culture on Discord. Like, you have to be a different level of terminally online to believe that you're making the world a better place by complaining about something like this. But anyways, the Discord conversation continues with this person saying, "If teabagging is sexual assault, then I'm a repeated sex offender." And then someone says Lamau, and then the person who said the original comment responds by saying, "I mean, it is sexual assault if I do not consent and someone rubs their genitals in my face. That's sexual assault. I wouldn't be proud of being a repeat offender. You may think it's just a video game. Well, I grew up with a large crowd of boys who did that for fun, all the time to other people IRL. It's not funny, it's disgusting." Okay, not only do I not believe your story that you were raised with a bunch of men who would teabag people in real life for fun, like that has obviously never happened, but let's pretend that what you said is true. Even then, it's different because what you just said is something that would have happened in real life versus teabagging, which happens in video games. So, checkmate, ratio, whatever you want to hear, you just got destroyed. I see people like this. I see people who type these sorts of messages on Discord, and my brain does this thing where it automatically tries to associate what that person might look like. And I'm not trying to attack somebody based on their looks, but when somebody says something so outrageous like this, especially over Discord, my brain immediately thinks of like this just large individual, and somebody who goes out of their way to make style decisions that end up with them looking like this, for example. And you could say, oh, Cheeto, this is uncalled for, you know, you made some good points in your video, but now you're just going after how somebody looks. What does that have to do with this? I'm like, okay, fine, fair enough. But the reason I include this is because I used to do this thing a lot where I would see somebody type a message like this, something so outrageous like teabagging is assault, and my brain would instantly think, wow, we are doomed. Society is headed down a hill. Things are gonna get so much worse. But the truth of the matter is that they can't make society worse when they don't even participate in it. Like, these people just sit behind computers all day, Uber Eats every single meal that they ever consume. They don't talk to people IRL. They don't do anything beyond their screens. So for me to think, oh, society's doomed, no, actually society probably isn't doomed when these people don't even like participate in society to begin with, which is sort of like a white pill. It makes me hopeful. It makes me think, okay, you know, maybe things are gonna get better. You know, because the people that have the greatest impact on society are the people that are generally participating within society. You know, obviously with some exceptions, Joe Biden comes to mind first. I'm sure they keep him shackled up in the basement and feed him prompts to speak into the mic with, and that's about it. But yeah, that aside, I think in order to really show you how stupid the logic of thinking that teabag is assault is, you have to actually, you know, factor that in with the context of a video game. Because within a video game, all of the actions that take place within a video game aren't like real, right? They're all digital. So if you kill somebody in a video game, have you killed somebody in real life? No, obviously not. So somebody making the argument that teabagging is assault would have to carry their same logic when it comes to pretty much everything else in the video game. If you snipe somebody in a video game, hate to break it to you, you are a murderer. If you own Pokemon in the game Pokemon, well, you're a slave owner. You support slavery. You're pro-slavery. If you hit somebody with your car and run them over in GTA 5, I'm sorry, but you've just performed vehicular manslaughter and you should be placed on trial. So yeah, if somehow, some way, you may have been on the fence thinking, well, teabagging might be sort of assaulty, hopefully those examples of how that logic works in other instances has probably showed you that, yeah, teabagging, it's a nothing. It's a nothing burger. It means nothing. Psych! We're back. Get teabagged. I'm teabagging you. Get teabagged. You're getting teabagged right now. It's never gonna stop. Ever. Click one of the videos on screen now to be transported to a brand new video of mine. Comment down cheeseburger if you made it to the end of the video, and I'll try to heart your comments. Big thanks to all my channel members. As always, you guys rock, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.